أهلا وسهلا فيكم لحلقة جديدة من جنشن إمباكت. في هذه الحلقة نحن رايحين نقوم بهذه المهمة واللي هي جي تشامبر رايزنج، فلازم نتوجه لليوة إلى الخريطة. وما بعرف إذا أنتم لاحظتوا كان في طلبات مشان ترجمة الألعاب، ترجمة النص الكلام تبع الألعاب إنه نترجمه للعربي. يظهر هون لكم كتابة بالعربي تحت، ففي حال نجحت لازم يظهر على هذا الفيديو بالنسبة لكم إمكانية إضافة اللغة العربية كنص ترجمة. ففي حال نجح هذا الشيء، فبتمنى يكون نجح يعني. وانتوا هلا عم بتشوفوا اللغة العربية تحت، ممكن هلا بس يحكوا الشخصيات. إذا ما نجح فما نجح، فلازم أتعلم أكثر عن طريقة هاي الأمور. أوكي، هي بدها تسوي قصر جديد بدل القصر اللي تدمر بعد ما حاربنا وحش تشايلد. فخلينا نشوف.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
حلو.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity. Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
أنا ما سمعت بالثلاثة.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find.
أكيد أنا اللي راح
In
أجمع.
addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year,
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market. What a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
أنا الوحيد اللي راح أضطر أشتغل هذا الشغل تبع ليدي نينغوانغ.
no. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
أكيد نحن لازم نتدخل.
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
طيب ممكن ناخذ معلومات عن أخوها صح؟
Then we'll never be short of Mora ever.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please. I
طيب.
have other business to attend to now. Remember,
طب ليش أنت ما تجمعي
this is a
المواد؟
race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you.
أوكي شكرا.
Ningguang seems
شكرا
super
على لا شيء.
busy. First we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see it as it happens. We have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like
مين
that.
هاي؟
Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right, yeah.
ليش أفترها؟ اتركوها. دقيقة رايح أشوف هدول عم يلحقوا هديك ليش عم بيلحقوها؟ حلو على البنت.
They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right
وينها؟
now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
وين راحت؟
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
هي هي.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
نحن مو أشرار بس بدنا مورا.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You
ضربيهم.
seem like an
ليش أنا
intelligent
حاسس
lady.
إنه هاي رح تضربهم لحالها وما أنا بحاجة لمساعدة؟
It's not about whether you need.
I won't.
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling, then seen you at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant.
عم بيلحقوها عم بشوفوا إذا في معها مصاري.
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps. Yes. Let's call it fate.
رح ياكلوا قتلة.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll see.
Oh, you again.
Millilith.
ما اضطرت
What
تحاربهم.
Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians?
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
خلينا نشرح نحن بس كنا بدنا نسرق منها مصاري. منيح أخذوهم.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
هي فينا ناخدها؟ شكلها كويسة، شكلها قوية، ما بعرف ليش بس عندي شعور إنها قوية.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
جماهولك.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
شكلها خطيرة.
That's way too violent.
عنيفة جدا.
This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling.
جوعانة.
I haven't eaten enough.
بدي أعزم على أكل شكلي.
So honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
تبا منين بدي أجيب لك إياها؟ أعشاب طبية هدول.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenha there for a big medicinal meal.
تبا ما بدي أروح على الصيدلية، هنيك في شيشي الغبية.
After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
أوكي إلى الصيدلية. وين الصيدلية؟ من هون.
Shenha might be an adeptus. It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Hut.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
أبو كل هالكمية؟
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
أخذت كل اللي عنده.
Really eating them.
أكلتهم.
My hunger has now abated. Thank
كيف
you.
طعمته؟
Rather awful.
What؟ ليش أكلتي لك؟
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance, after consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order
بتحب المورا وبتحب الأكل.
food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
بس هي بتحب تتذوق ما بتحب تاكل.
To the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
تأخرنا.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
ساعدينا طيب.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenha?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest.
أوكي.
However, you have shown me your kindness.
بدها
I
تساعدنا.
would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay.
هي أدبتس وبدها تساعدنا. كويس.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We
كويس.
simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Veto! That is
تبا
unacceptable! Not by a long shot!
بدها تتخلص من المنافسين مشان نحن نربح.
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Course, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
تبا نجا هاد.
It's you.
Baishu, what are you doing out here?
هو هاي صيدليته مو؟
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
أوكي.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
مين مجروح؟
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber, maybe for its first aid on site. I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi.
أخذت تشيتشي.
Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
لا ما عنا وقت.
No, we've got other stuff to do.
The variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the 7 Mountain Treatises. When activated, sunset vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all sunset vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I.
Okay then,
طيب.
let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome.
طيب ماشي شكرا. اوكي نروح نسأل وين هون بعاد؟ تليبورت ولا not to teleport؟ not to teleport. خلينا نمشي مشي. اوكي هديك بتاكل الورد. في هون تحت وردات بلزموني، لازم اتذكر ارجع المهم تحت الهواء طبعا مشان انتم ما تضطروا تشوفوني وانا عم بلمهم. شغله طويله. اوكي 50 متر في هذا الاتجاه. طيب
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank
Okay.
you, Master. With you...
Hey, Xingqiu. Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
اوكي
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will...
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of sunset vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's...
رأسا نعرف.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some sunset vermilionite, but only one piece.
تبا نقطة واحدة.
We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. And at the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand.
500 million?
نص مليار مورا.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one.
But without any sunset vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
ما بعرف.
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away. Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some sunset vermilionite.
اوكي معناتها بنجيبها من عنده.
Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode. And
That's great! Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful with him being an adeptus?
خلاص رح ناخده حتى إذا هو أدبتس رح ناخد
Don't
منه.
worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
اوكي. ما قالت له إنه هي أدبتس.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms.
اوكي
Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for...
معناتها وحوش وأفخاخ. مليانة وحوش وأفخاخ. اوكي تمام. وشو قد بتبعد عنا؟ مو كتير. تعال روح. تمام 50 متر. حلو منظر العالم وهو عم بنزل مطر. حلو كتير المنظر.
Let's see. Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
منيح معنا هاي. واو ايش عملت؟
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around.
اوكي.
Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
تعال نشوف السيلي. السيلي اكيد بيعرف وين طريقة الدخول صح؟ وين عم تاخذني؟ كنت رح توقعني يا ايش؟
The Sealy got to here and then disappeared. Should
من
we
هون
go
الدخلة.
over and take a look?
من هون. في دخلة. بدي كرايو بدي هذا عندي هون يمكن الليفل 49 الريكومندد. راح نجرب ندخل بهذا الفريق. خسرنا ربحنا يعني اذا خسرنا بنكون منا جاهزين لحتى لهي المرحلة فبالتالي نستنى.
Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before?
لحقناه هذا ساعدنا نفوت.
Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do...
I sense the presence of monsters in this place.
شفنا الوحوش لا تخافي شفناهم ما في داعي تقولي لي انك حاسة بوجود الوحوش. طيب. لحظة انا عم بلعب بهاي؟ لا. واو. هي رائعة. وسلاحها حلو. عجبتني. ايه ولا لازم اروح وين ابعد شيء؟ في عندي خريطة؟ لا ما عندي خريطة. في عندي هون وهنيك فوق 100 متر وهون 77 متر. هون 80 متر رح اروح على 77 متر. بس كيف رح اروح؟ هل فيني انط لهنيك؟ ما بعرف حاسس انه النط فكرة سيئة. هلا في هون درج بس بعد الدرج ما في شيء. لا ريلي هيك ببساطة. واو انتي رائعة. ما بعرف ليش بس عجبتني. شلون هاي بفتحها هلا؟ لازم ادمر هدول صح؟ انت اميون صحيح انا ليش عم بضربك ب بايرو؟ كيف انت لازم افعلك؟ ضل في حدا؟ شو هاي؟ اوكي فهمنا شي. التالي راح يكون هاد واخر شي راح اترك الفواني. واو تعال حبيبي تعال.
As a dutiful maid would.
اضربيهم. يلا يا نويل. اوكي غيره. هل لازم اكسر هاي؟ اوكي والان شلون بدي اطلع؟ عن طريق تيار الهواء اللي هون بالضبط. طيب شو هو المخلوق اللي هون لازم اقاتله؟ في حدا؟ ما في حدا. بس هيك؟ اوكي. هلا بدكم ياني اروح لهنيك صح؟
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
تعال نستخدم سلاح هاي مشان نكتشفه.
Cryo incarnate.
واو
Manifest.
رائعة رائعة.
Obey.
شو هاي بدنا ناخذها؟
Unleash. Look alive. You're dead meat.
Look at you, Boozle.
Leave it all to me. Transfiguration.
رائع رائع رائع. أنا مندمج كثير مندمج.
Do your master's bit. The core of the
رائع.
mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
شو بدك يعني أعمل؟ وين لازم أروح؟
Manifest.
أوكي
Unleash.
أوكي. ما كان واضح إنه لازم أقاتله لهذا الشيء، بس هلا مشي الحال. تبا لا تقلي إني لازم أحارب هذا المخلوق أو هدول المخلوقات بالأحرى بالجمع.
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
This level يعني في أكتر من level. طعمي لي اياها هديك. وين الاكل اللي عندي؟ هذا الاكل. بدي اطعميها شيء. فيني اطعميها كمان؟ يلا بس هدول.
You asked for it. Buckle up. Leave it all to me.
اوكي اضربيه. نوال انا كثير معتمد عليها بشكل يعني.
You will regret this. Unleash.
Can't handle your dream. Shake. Starball.
تبا اقفلت بسبب هذا المخلوق.
I must leave no stone unturned. In your dreams.
اضربيه يا حجة اضربيه. مو انت على اساس قوية ولا انا مخدوع فيكي؟
Let's get it on.
نزل يا اخي.
Cryo incarnate.
هلا لسه لازم اقاتل هداك مو اللي نايم.
Gloves off.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Manifest. Obey.
طيب كل ضربة ب500. لا تقفل لي اياه، لا تقفله.
Manifest.
بالي راح يقفله، راح يفيق الوحش الثاني ويقفله. مشي الحال، مشي الحال.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very
شو في هنيك؟
badly.
في هذا نايم وما في شي تاني صح؟
Hey, that sealie's on the move again. Let's catch up with it.
وين السيلي؟ ماني شايفه.
I'll catch up. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
ايش في هون؟
Someone needs assistance.
طيب رجع افتح له. لا تبا. كمان مرة. ايه مشي الحال. اعطيني هاد. وانت بدك ترجع تفوت صح؟ رجع فوت مشان اقدر اعدي.
Someone needs assistance.
شلون بدي اطلع؟ من هون؟
I'll catch up.
طيب هاد حلو 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 حلو. خدعتوني خدعتوني. ما بقى يتحرك. في غيره؟ في هاد. اوكي هذا فيني احركه. هذا ما بقى يتحرك اكيد. هل هذا بيتحرك؟ بيتحرك. مشي الحال، مشي الحال. اوكي اشتغل دور في ريزركشن منيح. هون في شي بيخوف.
Steady as stone.
Unleash.
اضربيهم انت قوية.
By ordinance divine.
كل ضربة بدامج 2500. أول مرة بحياتي بشوف هذا الدامج.
Manifest. Unleash.
كمان اضربيه يا أختي. هلا بيجيني وحش تاني اجا.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
هاي كويسة كويسة. يلا
Look at you, Spoontail.
Look alive.
منيح. 900 دامج. هاي قدرت أسويها لحالي. لا هي مو 900 دامج، هاي الدامج هاي هيلث. أنا علقت هون.
Obey.
ما بقى أشوفه وينه. هي ضعيفة قدامه.
Feeble.
ضعيفة قدامه كتير.
Cryo incarnate. Buckle up.
ضعيفة كتير قدامه هديك. هاي قوية قدامه بس هديك ضعيفة. هاي اللي قوية هون، عندها دي بي اس اعلى من باقي التيم اللي عندي. هاي اكثر شيء عندها دي بي اس. اللي ما بيعرف دي بي اس يعني دامج بير سكند.
Leave no stone unturned. Unleash, manifest. Someone needs to.
لأنه بدي مساعدة، لازم آكل شيء. لازم آكل شيء.
Someone needs assistance. Unleash. By ordinance divine. Oh.
طيروني. طيروني. خلاص يا أخي.
Let's get it on. You asked for it. They caught me.
تبا.
Obey. Manifest. Time to clean up.
هيئ لي إياها. فيني عندي بيض، عندي شيء أعيش فيه شخصية. الرز بيعيش شخصية؟ لا. شو هو اللي بيعيش الشخصية؟ انتي كلي دجاجات؟ يمكن ما عندي شيء أعيش فيه شخصيات، صح؟ وين راحوا؟ وينهم؟ وين راحوا؟ أنا ما دمرتهم، اختفوا لحالهم. ها؟ أنا ما شفتهم لما ماتوا هدول الروبوتات، أنا ما شفتهم شلون قضيت عليهم. أوكي. طيب شو بدكم مني؟ لازم أروح على الحاسيلة هاد، بس في شي هون؟ أي شي مخبى؟ ما في شي مخبى. طيب سيلة جيتك. بالألماني زيلة يعني روح، يعني شبح، فهذا اسمه يعني الروح. وين جيت؟ يلا امشي. وين؟ في شي تاني؟ هذا المكان كبير، كثير كبير. هون في كتب كمان، حلو. اوكي اعطيني صندوق اول شيء، غيره ما في شي هون. طيب طيب
Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge.
الجيت تشامبر كمان هيوج.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
مزبوط، هاي ما بتطير بالهواء.
Prostrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Prostrate reveal its true nature. Breaking free.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
مين الماستر تبعك؟
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too.
ما بنقدر نشغله.
Don't activate it. How else are we gonna lift it?
شلون بدنا نشيله؟
Rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
هي بدها تشيلها؟
Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Prostrate sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and
لا
make sure it does
ما
not
عم
get
نقول لك
damaged.
ما عم نقول لك بي كيرفول على الحجرة، بي كيرفول يعني انتبهي على حالك.
My safety.
That's right. Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt. No matter, you gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the prostrate. Let's meet.
طيب شلون شالتها؟
Able to carry that huge rock all by herself. Adepti's super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building.
شلون شالتها؟ اوكي هاي الحلقة كانت طويلة نوعا ما، بس المهمة طولت لخلصت، فما راح نكملها هلا. المهمة الثانية أو كمان هاي المهمة راح تكون بالحلقة الثانية، لأنه هيك بنكون ضغطنا كتير بحلقة واحدة. بتمنى تكون الحلقة عجبتكم، بشوفكم بالحلقة القادمة، مع السلامة.